Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and today we are doing part 2 of my clean and decorate with me for Christmas. We will be working on decorating our main tree, which we finally got a chance to pick up, which I'll show you later on in the video. We're also doing some DIY, some painting, all that good stuff. That's why I'm so sweaty, because it is a hot one today in Florida, which I mean, that's every day. But anyway, come along with me as we get this done.
So we did shop our tree around, but we ended up getting it from Home Depot. We just picked out the best tree and then we brought it home.
Go outside. We can hang out on the beach without free.
The tree we had last year was from Publix, so we did check them out, but again, Home Depot was the cheapest. So we went ahead and picked that one up from Home Depot. We brought it home. As you can see, part of the house is already decorated, so check out part 1 if you haven't already. I'll leave it linked down below. We do spend quite a bit of time on our patio, so I wanted to get this area nice and festive, but as you can see, it was a hot mess, so I needed to organize and get some things cleaned up, so that's what you'll see next. We took this dresser out of my office slash beauty room and brought it back here. We picked up some pallets on the side of the road from a neighbor's house, and they looked actually brand new, so that was quite a steal. Anyway, I'm going to start organizing and then you'll see I'll start painting a little bit later on in the video.
That's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
In case you're wondering why we are even putting this on pallets, it's because back here floods quite a bit if we get more than maybe like an hour or so of rain. So just to protect it a little bit better, that's why we wanted to put it up on these pallets.
All right, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. Okay? Come on.
What I primarily wanted to use this area for was all of my painting supplies, my sanders, things of that nature. So I picked up these drawer liners from Dollar Tree and I'm going to use those to line the drawers before I start adding in all of my paints, my stains, my spray paints, things of that nature. And just keep on watching. I'll give you a close-up of the liners themselves as well as the dividers that I'm using.
My friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me, doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand.
These bigger buckets of paint are for a project that I'm working on, so stay tuned for that. I am making over my office slash beauty room. But anyway, it's the next day and I am just continuing on organizing this dresser. Again, these are the dividers that I am using and then I'll be moving on to paint. I'll have these dividers linked down in the description in case you're interested. I originally purchased them to actually organize in the kitchen, but as you can see, they work just fine no matter where you put them.
And family, making angels in the sand. You and me, doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my
All right, so moving on to painting, I am going to be painting some ornaments that will be going on the two trees that we have inside. So I just set up this little makeshift painting station by just sticking some skewers into this foam board, and I just started spray painting. It was super easy. I had never done this before, but it worked out great. This is my little makeshift drying station. So those are pieces from a box that our TV came in. So I just ripped it up, as you can see, and stuck the ornaments down in the foam part of the box. And again, it worked out great. So the first set of ornaments, I painted that metallic gold, and the next set is this matte black, and the set after that will be a glossy or satin black. If you decide to try this, just be mindful of the distance between you and the ornament that you're painting, and keep your hand moving as you're spray painting to avoid drips. I did have a couple, as you can see on that one ornament there, but after applying the top coat, it evened itself out. After I painted this last set of the black ornaments, I am just adding the gold ornaments back on the foam board and then applying the top coat to all of them, since they'll have the same glossy finish. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw this in real time as I was sharing some behind the scenes over in my stories. So definitely follow me over there if you're not already.
Holidays and cheer, but now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas.
Next, I am going to be painting these reindeer that I got from the Dollar Tree Plus section. I'm just going to spray paint them the same matte black that I did on the ornaments, and then you'll see another little small reindeer that I'll also be painting matte black.
Top of my list.
here is the other reindeer that I mentioned earlier. So I decided that I wanted to keep the top part gold. And so I thought, well, let me spray paint that first. And then I had to figure out something to spray paint the rest black. But you'll see later on in the video exactly what I ended up doing.
It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I'm trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I'm trying to show you, but somehow
Alright, so it's a few days later and I am going to start working on this small tree that I have in our kitchen. I'm using this wire edged ribbon that I picked up from Dollar Tree, along with these ornaments and this floral wire that I picked up from Michael's. But just keep on watching. This was a mess. Okay, a mess. And you'll see what I end up doing a little bit later on.
for you. But now I got it planned. I know just what to do. 'Cause I'm trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I'm trying to show you, but somehow feel I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I'm trying to tell you in every way, but now I get it done. I'm not going away. And right around the mistletoe, I'm gonna let my feelings show. I'm trying to tell you, wanna have someone to hold.
So I am going to attempt to make some ornament clusters, and this is probably not the best tutorial, so I'll link down below the videos that I watched that probably explain it a little bit better. But I'm just basically stringing them on some of the floral wire and then using the excess floral wire to attach it to the tree. Well, I guess that explanation wasn't so bad. But anyway, check the description. I'll leave some more videos down below.
Let's go outside. The snow is falling down, and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day.
So as y'all can see, the struggle was so real with this tree and this ribbon. So once I took off that little piece, that was pretty much it. I took all of it off and just continued to add in the ornaments. But comment down below and let me know, what did you think of the tree with the ribbon on it?
I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. Making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk.
Alright, so moving into our main living area where our main tree is. As you can see, I did start decorating a bit off camera. Hubby and I actually decorated it together, but I was not loving it at all. I lived in it for maybe a day or two and decided that, yeah, this just wasn't gonna fly. So you'll see me basically start over, and I'll just keep on working with it, trusting my process until I get it to a point where I love it, because I mean, again, I'm the one that has to live with it. So just keep on watching. You'll see towards the end how it comes out. And let me just take a second to say thank you guys so much for being here and all of your comments on my last video when I was talking about just encouraging each other and lifting each other up during this time of year where so many people are hurting and suffering. And I know it's just a tough time of year. It's been a tough time for me as well in years past, since losing my mom. But anyway, just thank you guys so much for all of your kind words and kind comments. And definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and check out some other videos, obviously, after you're done watching this one. And again, just thank you guys so much for being here.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree.
So I mentioned in my last video that I was going for more of a neutral black, white, silver type theme. And all of these ornaments that you see, I actually got on Christmas clearance last year at Walmart. So again, I'm just creating some clusters and just adding them onto the tree. I did go ahead and add some ribbon as well a little bit later on, and then I moved on to adding the lights.
We're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skate.
Again, this probably isn't the best usage of ribbon in this video, but hey, we're rolling with it. I like the way that it came out. I just think that when you're using a natural tree, you're going to have natural gaps. There's going to be certain branches that may be fluffier than others or longer than others. And I personally don't like to cut and trim our tree. And we've had a natural tree now every year for probably the last 6 or 7 years. But I think next year I am going to try an artificial tree. So let me know down in the comments if you're using an artificial or natural tree this year. I am using this smart switch to plug the lights in. That way they turn on automatically on a schedule, and you just connect it to Wi-Fi and set up the schedule, and it's that easy.
Oh yeah. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before. As we walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Yeah. A Merry Christmas Day. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree.
So as I shared over on Instagram, I triple checked to make sure that all of these lights were working. And then once I got it onto the tree, I noticed that some of them weren't. And then a couple days later, we added some additional lights and fixed those lights, or so I thought. And then just the other day, I noticed that they're not working again. But anyway, you can hardly tell. You'll see. Just keep on watching. After I added the skirt, I put on these mini ornaments that I also picked up from Walmart last year, and then we are moving on to the patio. All right, so it's a few days later and hubby is putting up this shelf that I wanted to put some decor on. Again, just to get this area nice and festive. So as he started using the hammer drill, you can see Titan starts going a little bit nuts. I guess he thought he needed to protect his dad, and so yeah, that's pretty much what he was doing. But anyway, after that, I am going to start decorating.
longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere.
I'll show you a close-up of the brackets that we are using. We've had them for years from our last apartment, and the shelf is also repurposed from somewhere else in our home.
Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than
I am going to quickly wipe down the shelf, and then I am going to add these artificial poinsettias that I picked up from Home Depot. Last year I used some real ones from Aldi, however you say it. I say Aldi, I think normal people say Aldi. But anyway, I'm going to put the spray paint away that I used on the ornaments and then get started on this area.
I've decorated everything.
Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, because I was spray painting this reindeer, I had to figure out how to keep the gold area gold. So I just put on that little sandwich bag, a little shower cap, if you will, and then I just spray painted the rest of it off camera.
'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
I ordered these Merry Christmas banners on Amazon a few years ago, and so I decided to go ahead and incorporate it. But this will be sort of the last few things that I'm doing before we get into the final reveal.
It comes to say that Christmas is on its merry way, and for every single child there's a gift on Santa's sleigh.
I don't think the daytime does either one of these trees justice, so just keep on watching. You will see how they look at night when they're all lit up and glowing and beautiful.
First snow this winter is promised for this day. It brings a hope of peace, both near and far away. It says we can live together and that we can find a way. The first making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running.
I am really loving how nice and festive our home is now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe. Watch some other videos while you're here. I'll be moving full speed ahead into our New Year reset, and I'll see you in the next one.
These are the good times with you.